Hey everyone, this is Cork. I'm down over the hill and I'm right where he was, right in the ballpark. I'm down clear at the bottom, about 60 yards below the house, where all these rock formations are. You can see all these rock formations, trees pushed over, close to the road. But we're sunken in. You can't see down in here, too many trees. Got perfect cover, but he was right here looking up when he would pop his head down and then lift it up, and he was probably up behind this tree or standing up around here somewhere in the area. I found a couple small prints right above this area, but let me show you something that's really remarkable. Look at this tree right here. It was placed in the crotch of this sapling, well, small maple. And something else I want to point out, I haven't been down here in a long time. Possible track right there, small guy. Is it natural to find a rock stacked on top of a stump? Interesting, huh? Pretty interesting. There's an old tree break right here. Oh, there was an arch. There was an arch. Up there it is. There's an arch. Let me come up here a little bit. I'll zoom in on it. There is an arch right there. See, there's a bunch of glass down here. This was an old dump. And he's got plenty of rocks to choose from. This ground is so rocky. When I first went Facebook Live, I captured a wounded doe mother. She was limping, her front left leg's bad, and she had two fawns with her. Absolutely gorgeous. I caught that on Facebook Live. I have it on my research page on Facebook. So I'm climbing up out of this. Now he could have been right in this area too. It could have been that tree he was just to the right of, that he was playing peekaboo with. Sorry folks, I'm climbing up out of here. I had a print up here. If I can find it again. So up there, I was actually up in air when I was taking the thermal pictures, and he was down in this area right here. It was either this tree or it was either that tree, and he was dropping up and down. Let's go check the soil mound out, since I haven't been here in a while. And here's that old dump. And that's where they get the glass bottles and stuff and throw up into those trees at us. But I noticed some type of structure being built over here. I think I want to get a closer look at. See that limb right there on top? That wasn't there. And there's some other limbs on the side. This ground's so hard. There's a marker right there. And I was back in there yesterday making that video. My research area is right here. I'm up on the soil mound right now. You can see how this drops down and behind. It's perfect for them to come up through here, and this is that canal system. It's down in here. You know, they got to climb up out of there for them to even see me. So they like to come up to this section, and let me get down in here. They'll come down into this section and still see my research area. Just poke their head up, keep an eye on me, and then poke their head back down. And as that ridge just keeps going around, this is perfect cover for them, and they can get way down in there. And they come in from this angle too, and just come right up through here when I'm having a fire. We get a lot of ice shine right here when I'm having a fire. I just can't believe how dry this wood is. These woods. Oh, what's that? Something in front of the tree right there. That's up on the third tier, way up. Always good to just survey, just in case. They know I'm back here. Every time I go for a hike, they know. I might get a rock thrown. Oh my goodness, look at this print. This is a big guy, guys. That's pretty large. You can see it in the leaves. And they didn't come up. What's this? Holy moly. Wish it would leave a really good impression. Again, the ground's super dry. I need to be looking around first before I move forward. Alright, here is a poke stalk, which grows down there along the creek. This has been brought up here and laid right here. And as you can see, he's taken some sticks and lined around this. I thought he would be really building something, but not so much. But he does bring some stuff up. And this is the area right here is where I filmed them. Right in here. This is where they like to hang. Anyway, you can see the area pretty good. There's the house. And back behind here is that big ravine. So when I talk about the ravine, I'm not talking about, this is the little ravine. The big ravine drops way down in here. Way down in there. Yeah, it's just really too difficult. Ground's too hard to get anything documented that, say, Sasquatch print can't do it. It's too hard. You need to find that metatarsal break. You need to see toes. So all I have is just impressions. There's another view where they come into this area right here below me. It drops 5, 6, 7 feet. And they're watching this area. It's where I sound blast from. Oh, and they come up and they climb. They're climbing two places. They're climbing up out of this ravine using this root system right here. And this is the log. That's the log, the top I was standing on yesterday. But they use this root system to come up. You can see how it's being used heavily, and it's also being used heavily right here, coming up this side. So this whole face, I used to do that years ago, play on that hillside. I'm sure they are too. Alright, sorry about that. My chain broke on my water bottle. So I didn't really find any good prints down over the hill. But I just wanted to show you. I was filming up here and he was down below there. So that was the difference. Plus it was after dark. So I was getting a heat signature down in there somewhere. Couldn't find the footprints. But that's where I took photographs from. So if you're not a member of Corky's Research on Facebook, you need to join, because that's where you're going to see all the day-to-day stuff, all the quick little videos. Yeah, so come on over. So that way you can see both ends, where I do my basically like a blog, daily blog on activity changes in the area. So, all right, I'm gonna climb up out of here, and I'm gonna not need to film. So we'll talk to you guys later.